subscribe. It's your girl Naji here, and I'm back with another video. Here, let me fix the camera real quick. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I'm coming at you guys with another video today. This video is going to be a quick little story time. I know you guys really like my story time, so I wanted to come ahead and bring it to you. Okay, last week was kind of dry with the story times and shit. I want to give you something with a little bit more substance. So I am going to be telling the story about my most, like, what's the word for it, traumatic barbershop experience. And you guys were asking me about this after I did my sew-in horror story. A lot of you guys heard me mention how I used to have an undercut on the side of my head. No, it wasn't my sew-in horror story. It was my back to school horror story where some girls stole my look at school. I shaved the side of my head, and then the very next day they went to my barber and shaved their head as well. If you guys want to see that video, I will link it up here or I will link it in the description. But this video is going to be about the time where this man just said fuck it and just fucked my head up. Before we get into the story time, since we are talking about hair, this video is sponsored. This video is sponsored by Lakihair, and I have worked with them in the past. The last time I worked with them, I ended up getting some bundles and a closure, but this go around, I actually wanted to get a wig. So they sent me this wig, and guys, I'm living. Like, I love it so much. Like, this part just blends in so nicely. The hair straightens so well, and I was looking for another straight hair wig that I could rock, and I am loving this so much. It just looks so nice. It's super shiny, but like I love to say, it's not like baby doll shiny. Like, it's healthy shiny. It's straightened with like not even that much heat. My flat iron is trash. I need to buy another flat iron because whenever I try to straighten hair, it never comes out straight at this volume, bitch. Like, So it did come with lace in the front. It does come with baby hairs, and it is pre-plucked. I have not plucked this wig. I did post on Instagram how this wig looks straight out the box, and I was completely impressed because usually I have to put the hair on my mannequin. You know, my mannequin, her name's Miss Keisha. So Miss Keisha usually has to rock the wig for a little bit while I pluck it and, you know, do all of that. I didn't even dye the lace for this. Like, I just used the foundation method, and it blends so nice. I did take off the baby hairs only because, in my opinion, on my face, when I have straight wigs, I don't like to use baby hairs because I feel like it takes away from the sleekness. But that's just my opinion. But it does come with baby hairs, and they are around like this length, so you can customize them to your face. The lace is ear to ear. I did not pluck this part. It does come all the way to the side, and then there is a small patch of lace in the back. I'm not really sure what that's for because, I mean, if you're gonna wear your hair up, you would want it to be a full 360 to have full coverage, but I'm not really sure. But there is a little patch of lace in the back. The main thing that I love about this wig is that it's flexible. Like, the bands are very stretchy. The main problem with me in wigs, and why I prefer to make my wigs now, is because I have so much hair underneath my wigs. Not all wigs, not every wig cap can fit all of my hair underneath the wig. This wig is very stretchy. The elastic bands were a lifesaver. Like, literally, I was shook. This is now my favorite wig. I know you guys like the Selena wig. I like it too, but like, everybody needs that quick, all jet black, bone straight wig, that go-to wig, and this is it, honey. And they are having a back to school sale, so if any of you girls are going back on campus, or if you're a senior in high school, you need a wig for your senior pictures, this was literally the least effort I have ever put into putting a wig on my head and customizing it. Like, all I had to do was put foundation on the part, and I cut the baby hairs off because I didn't want them, and I plopped it on my head. There are combs all around here, so I feel very secure. Also, I forgot to add this, and it is very important. I was just notified of this recently, and I wanted to help you guys out for some back to school hair. Lakihair is actually hosting a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be from the 21st to the 23rd of August, and it's going to be hosted on their YouTube channel as well as their Instagram account. So make sure that you guys subscribe to their YouTube as well as their Instagram so that you can be inputted in the giveaway. There will be 10 winners. All of the information for this giveaway is going to be in my description. I also have a discount code for you guys in my description as well if you want $15 off. But remember, the giveaway for the hair is going to be from the 21st to the 23rd of August, okay? Highly advise getting this wig, 10 out of 10. All the information will be in the description below. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna get right into this video. So this happened, it had to have happened my sophomore year. It had to have happened my sophomore year because that's when I just got my cut. I was rocking this cut for a minute, child. Like, I was rocking this cut for a minute. I had shaved the side of my head before I had ever dyed my hair. Like, I had never dyed my hair before, but I shaved my head. So I still had my natural brown hair color with a shaved head, and I would go to my barber. I don't remember what I called him, so we're just gonna call him Jeffrey. So I would go to my barber Jeffrey, and you know, he would put designs in there. He would tape me up on the side, and it was a cheap little $5. Like, I didn't really mind. It wasn't expensive. I could pay for it with my own little chump change that I would get from like my grandmother or family when they came down to see me, you know. So it was a very low maintenance type of deal. Like, I was very grateful. Oh, and sorry if I sound really congested. My allergies have been like fucking with me. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's because, I don't even know. I was about to say, is it because the summer is ending and the shit's dying, but I live in Florida. It's gonna be the summer until like that November. Anyway, it really was very low maintenance for me to take care of my undercut. I did start to experiment, and I bleached my hair for the I bleached my hair for the first time, and yeah, I just thought that I was the hottest thing walking. I did not care if those girls stole my look, because like I said, it was just a fad to them. They grew their hair out eventually, but I stuck to my shit, bitch. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was that bitch with the nasty bleach blonde hair and the undercut. So, you know, I was rocking my shit, whatever. Now, as I mentioned in the first video, my barber could not be at the barber shop anymore, and it sucked because he lived on a completely different side of town than I did. I will put a map to show you guys how far he lived from where I was. It was a lot. Like, it was a lot of driving, and it was the drive to get to him cost way more than my haircut. But because him and my mom were friends, and you know, he was a mentor to my younger brother, my mom would take that drive, you know, and I would get my hair cut. Now, because my hair would grow back like nobody's business, bitch. Like, my hair would take off. I really wish that I would have shaved my whole head, because my hair was taking the fuck off, bitch. Like, you could not tell my hair nothing. So that made it even more inconvenient, because I have to keep driving all the way to the west side to just get a $5 haircut when I'm spending $10 worth of gas to get over there. Mom sat me down one day and she was like,
look, we can't keep going to Jeffrey. Like, I can't afford the gas. Between you and your brother needing to get your haircut by Jeffrey, I mean, your brother's already going to another barbershop. Like, why don't you just go to another barbershop?
I don't know, like, I don't like putting my hair in the hands of random people. Like, I'm the type of person where I have a guy for everything. Like, I have a guy for everything. Like, if my car fucks up, I have a guy, okay? If I need a tattoo, I have a guy. I've never been tatted by anybody else but my tat man, okay? If I need my hair done, I am that guy. I don't trust nobody. When I need my nails done, and by the way, y'all, yes, I am aware I need a fill-in. I've been moving and making content for y'all, so I'm gonna need y'all to stop coming for my nails, okay? Somebody on Instagram tried to drag me for my nails, and I'm like, bitch, I'm cute. But yes, when I want to get my nails done, I go to that one nail salon, and I have my gal, the manager of the shop. She does my nails. She's the only person that knows how to do gel powder acrylics the way that I like it, and so it doesn't hurt my nail bed and stuff. Like, that's my girl. That's who I go to. So going to anybody other than my guy terrified me. I didn't want to just trust anybody, because like I told you guys in multiple stories before, I went to a Dominican salon. I didn't know anybody there, and they fucked my hair up. I went to this girl who did a sew-in for me. She fucked my hair up. Like, so it's just been instilled in me that if you got something good, why fuck with it? Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I have my dude who I like to do my hair. I don't want to go to somebody else. You know, for a while Jeffrey would pick me up, or like I would go home with him after my brother's football practice because he was an assistant coach. I would go home with him after my brother's football practice and he would cut my hair. Like, I was just finding any way that he could cut my hair. And Jeffrey was also my old best friend's uncle. So whenever he was at my old best friend's house, I would go over there and get my hair cut. And so would my old best friend. We would both get our haircuts by him. So it was working out for a while, but then Jeffrey just went ghost, bitch. Jeffrey went ghost, okay? And till this day, I really don't know why. My mom stopped fucking with Jeffrey because Jeffrey was one of those men that was very... Jeffrey was very Love and Hip Hop before Love and Hip Hop was even a thing. Like, he was very in every female's business, gossiping, shit like that, getting into fights at the field because he's in other people's wives' business. Like, he was very Love and Hip Hop before Love and Hip Hop was a thing. So my mom was kind of just like, you know what, I'm kind of done with Jeffrey. Jeffrey's kind of dramaed out. Like, I'm good on Jeffrey type shit. So then I was like, you know what, well, maybe I could learn how to cut my own hair. But then I was like terrified because I have never done anything like that in my life. So I'm like, am I really gonna be able to cut my own hair? Probably not. I'd probably fuck myself up, or I would cut it too low, or I would take myself up weird and then everybody would laugh at me. So I was like, I need to take one for the team and find another barber. Oh my god, I keep sneezing and I want to die. Okay, so, oh my god, it looks like I'm naked. I'm not naked. Hold on, let me zoom in. I'm not naked, guys. So I decided I need to find a new barber. So there was this barber shop that had just opened up in my mall. Now, that should have been like strike number one. Like, why would you go to the mall to get your hair cut? Now, I'm pretty sure in some of you guys' cities there are, like, you know, malls with barbershops, but I'm pretty sure those barbershops have been there for a long time. This mall had just put the barbershop in there, and I forget what it used to be before it was a barbershop. Now they turned it into like a arcade bar, or like an arcade room or something. So you already know that they wasn't doing good hair, okay? They was not good at what they was doing, and your girl fucked up, and we're about to get into how I fucked up. So I told my mom, I was like, hey, I'm gonna try out the barbershop at the mall because my hair, like I said, grew really fast. I had already grew out the last cut that I had gotten from Jeffrey, and I was just in panic mode. Like, I needed to get my hair together because I literally looked like I had like a little old man afro on the side. Like, you know how like old men have the afros that go like this on the side and it's bald on the top? That's how my shit looked on the side, and I was like, I cannot be walking around like this. Like, I had to brush my hair back and put bobby pins so that it would look somewhat natural, and I had to use a lot of gel to like keep it slick and not poof out. I was just tired. Like, I was like, I need to get this under control. Mom, I'm going to the barbershop at the mall. Like, I'm going. My mom was like,
well, you know what, suit yourself. I mean, for all you know, you could find somebody that can do a really good job and can replace Jeffrey, and you'll be less stressed out. You know, you gotta try new things.
Every time I try some new things with you, Mom, my hair gets fucked up, okay? No offense, Mom, if you're watching this. I'm pretty sure you're not. I know my grandma's watching this because she was like, I get so upset when I listen to your hair stories because I remember when they happened and it makes me upset. Well, sorry, I'm not trying to make you upset, but the reality is every time my mom takes me to go do something new, appearance-wise, I end up looking crazy. So, example number 3 of the time I did something with my mom and I ended up looking crazy. I go to the barbershop and I notice that the barbershop is like, everybody is in a chair except for this one guy, okay? And he looks very nervous, and he was being really OCD with all the equipment around his desk. Like, you know when you're at work and you don't got shit to do, so you just start making shit to do, just like, you know, fixing little things here and there. That's what he was doing. I went in and I was with my mom, and you know, it's a barbershop, you know, men, so they're all hooping and hollering over my mom, and I'm getting irritated because I'm like, look at me, like, I'm the one who needs the service. Like, be nice to me. Stop, just stop. So the dude asked my mom, he was like, yeah, what can I help you with?
My daughter, she needs to get a tape up on her undercut, and she needs it to get buzzed off a little bit, like,
because my shit was looking like a little beef patty on the side of my head.
Oh yeah, that's easy, that's easy. Go over to my dude Charles' chair. He'll take care of you. And
of course, it was the guy doing the weird ritualistic shit with his fucking barbershop equipment. So I went over to sit at his chair or whatever, and he was like, okay, so what exactly do you need done? Like, I've never did this before. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, you've never done an undercut? Like, I'm trendy, bitch. But no, seriously, I asked him, I was like, oh, so you've never did an undercut before? No, actually, yeah, I never did it. And when he did that, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this nigga's never cut hair. Like, I really feel like he may have been like an apprentice or something. And because I only had such a small section of hair, they thought that he couldn't fuck up. That's what future Naja feels happened. Like, I feel like they put me in his chair because he was an apprentice, and they were like, okay, that's such a small patch of hair, he can't fuck that up. Wrong. I was just like, oh, okay, well, what I want is I want it taped up, okay, and shaved down. I'll even show a picture of exactly what I wanted. This is not rocket science. I was not trying to come up at him on no Jeffrey level artistry, okay? I was like, look, all I want is I don't want no designs, no patterns, no nothing, you know, like it's all good. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So I sit down, he puts a little thing around my neck, and he gets the razor and he starts buzzing off. And I can tell he is super nervous. And I'm like, yo, you're making me fucking nervous. I already don't want to get my hair cut by you. I don't even know you. But he's still shaving it down lower, lower, lower. And like, he would literally go like this. Bzz, bzz. Is this okay? No? Okay. Is this okay now? No? Okay. Can you just make it low? Like, I don't see how that's so hard to understand. So, you know, he does it and he does it or whatever, and then now it's time to tape me up. Okay, so when you want it taped up, do you want all of this taped up? No, I don't. I'm a girl. I don't want all of this taped up. Like, I am a whole femme out here. I don't need this taped up. What are you doing? Like, no. And I was like, no, sir, please do not touch my forehead with those clippers. Like, keep it over here. This is your canvas right here. This is not your canvas. Don't touch the rest of my head. Like, and my mom is looking at me because at this point in my life, I know y'all saw the other 2 story times with my hair, I was not that vocal. But this time, bitch, I was letting everybody have it because I was just so tired of my hair getting fucked up by people who didn't know what they were doing. So yeah, I was kind of loud. Yeah, other people in the barbershop were looking. Like, I was like, look, no, you're not about to tape up my whole head. Like, this is the only part of my head you will be touching. Do not touch no other part of my head. All I need you to do is tape this up and make this a low cut. That's all I want you to do. I don't want you to do nothing fancy, none of that. Like, just that. He did all of that, and then he brushed me off, sprayed me up a little bit, and he showed me the mirror, and he was like, yeah, so what do you think? I looked at it. This shit was all types of patchy. Some shit was high, some shit was low. It didn't look like a buzz cut. Like, it just looked super patchy. The hairline was weird. He like made this part like super pointy, like I had a pointy ass sideburn or something. Like, I looked at him and I looked at my mom, and my mom looked at me like, I looked at him, I was like, bruh, this is not what I wanted. What do you mean it's not what you wanted? It's taped up and it's a low cut. You need to make this not patchy, and you need to get this weird pointy shit off of, no, this isn't gonna work. So he made it lower. It still was not even. It was more presentable. Like, you had to be really up on my head to notice that it was uneven, but it was still uneven, and my tape up was just permanently looking stupid. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave before this dude just like fucks my hairline up permanently. So I was like, okay, you know what? If I'm just gonna go home and finish it because I can't. How much do I owe you? You know what this dude said? This dude talking about $15. Where? Who? 15 American dollars or $15 Monopoly money? Because this is a game. What are you doing? Like, this is a joke. This is a game. Why? $15? When I got my shit cut very fucking well for $5. That's why I feel like he was trying to do all that extra shit to my head, because he had a minimum in his head of $15. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, do not pay him $15. Do not pay him $15. So my mom went to the owner of the shop, and she was like, look,
my daughter is not happy. I think it looks fine, but my daughter is not happy. And I I'm not gonna be paying $15. I will give you guys $10.
All right, cool, that's fine.
You know, bro was trying to act all sweet with my mom. My mom politely curved that ass. And yeah, I went home and literally that was the last haircut I ever got. After that experience, I just grew my whole undercut out and I was done. Like I couldn't deal anymore. I just rather do my own hair. Like that shit was traumatic, okay? So basically it took me about a year and a half to make my undercut match the length of the rest of my hair. What I did was I basically just, like I told you guys before, got gel, styling gel, put it in that little part, brushed it back, and then put a bobby pin on the side so it kind of looked like an undercut, but it wasn't. Just so I didn't have that awkward poof sticking out. And when I put my hair in a bun, I would brush the hair up, pin it, and then, you know, do a bun. It took me around like a year and a half to grow it out. That's why I keep questioning, like, am I gonna cut my hair for New Year's or not? Because I mean, shit, my hair grows back. My hair grows back pretty fast, so it shouldn't be like too traumatic. But yeah, have you guys ever went to the barbershop and they just fucked you up, or they act like they didn't know what they were doing and then they tried to charge you some expensive ass price when you know good and damn well that job was worth like $2? Put it in the comments below. I would love to read it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah.